The world as you know it has just ended in a single heartbeat. You have exactly 60 minutes to secure your survival before chaos takes over completely. Forget everything you have seen in the movies because reality is much more brutal. The first rule of survival is to stay calm while everyone else is panicking. Adrenaline is your best friend right now, but do not let it cloud your judgment. Take a deep breath and look around to assess your immediate surroundings. If you are indoors, you must lock every single door and window right away. Close the curtains immediately to prevent anything from seeing movement inside your home. Do not call your loved ones yet because the phone lines will be jammed within seconds. Instead, you should check reliable news sources or local radio for emergency broadcasts. Fill every clean container in your house with tap water before the pressure fails. A human can survive weeks without food but only 3 days without clean water. Grab a sturdy backpack and start packing only the most essential survival items. You need a first aid kit with bandages and antiseptic to treat minor injuries. Find a pair of thick gloves and heavy boots to protect your hands and feet. Layers of clothing can act as a basic shield against scratches and bites. Look for a blunt object like a hammer or a crowbar to use as a tool. Avoid using firearms unless it is absolutely necessary because noise attracts the undead. Silence is your greatest weapon during the first hour of the outbreak. Gather all the high-calorie, non-perishable food you can find in your pantry. Energy bars and canned goods will keep your strength up during the initial flight. Do not waste time packing sentimental items or heavy electronics. Check your car keys and ensure your vehicle has at least half a tank of fuel. If the roads are already blocked, you must be prepared to move on foot. Map out at least 3 different exit routes from your current location. Avoid main highways because they will become massive death traps within minutes. Secondary roads and back alleys are much safer options for escaping the city. Keep a small battery-powered radio to listen for government instructions. If you have a flashlight, make sure you have extra sets of batteries. Never travel alone if you can find a small group of trustworthy people. However, you must be prepared to leave behind anyone who puts your life in danger. Watch for signs of infection in others such as pale skin or aggressive behavior. Trust your instincts if a situation or a person feels dangerous. Keep your phone on silent mode to avoid making any sudden noises. Charge your devices one last time while the power grid is still functioning. Identify the strongest room in your house to use as a final fallback point. Reinforce your doors with heavy furniture to slow down any potential intruders. Stay away from glass doors or large windows that can be easily broken. Keep a basic map of your town or city in physical paper format. Digital maps will be useless once the cell towers stop working. Practice moving quietly through your home without turning on any lights. Your sense of hearing is now just as important as your sense of sight. Do not try to be a hero by fighting every monster you see on the street. Your only goal in this first hour is to stay alive and undetected. Every second you spend hesitating is a second you lose to the growing horde. Keep a small kit of basic tools like a multi-tool or a pocket knife. Mental toughness is what separates the survivors from the victims. Stay focused on the task at hand and do not let fear paralyze you. The first hour is almost over and the real struggle is just beginning. Subscribe now to learn how to survive the first night of the apocalypse.